Hello and welcome to episode 4 of the Unlucky Ironman's Iron Man series. This episode will be about the great resupply as we've depleted all of our resources and are in dire need of a lot of supplies. First we'll be starting out with thieving, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Due to being dangerously low on raw resources, specifically prayer potions and food supply, we'll be focused on some gathering skills this episode like thieving, fishing, and farming, as well as doing those consistent birdhouse runs to bank secondaries. Start off, we'll be doing thieving for about 11 hours, from mid 93 to 95 thieving, to try to bank 200 Renar seeds to rebuild that stack of prayer potions. Let's get to it. Okay, so to start out, I'm going to be explaining how I do Master Farmers, which is I trap the Master Farmer behind the Celestial tree at the Farming Guild. Every about 3 minutes, I back up, I drop seeds, and I go back to farming them in to keep them trapped. This allows me to keep a little mental timer in my head for when it'll despawn every 5 minutes. And yeah, I'll see you at the next level. That's 94 thieving. And now finally, after approximately 11 hours of thieving, we are about to hit one more. 95 thieving. Nice. Alright, so now we're back at the bank. I've sorted my inventory with all the seeds that I've gotten, and I'll show you the loot from approximately 1.2 mil thieving XP. Boom, look at those Renars. That is amazing. So now I just have to farm the Renars, the Snaps, and the Torstos, because the rest are just extra. And now we have a lot of seeds to get through, so we're gonna get right to farming, and we're gonna do fishing in the meantime. Alright, so we'll be starting here at minnows. Basically the goal is to have 5k cooked sharks, 5k cooked karambwans, 5k cooked monkfish, and 1k anglerfish at the end of this video. So let's get it started. I'll be starting out at, let me see, 22k to level. And a short 30 minutes later, I'm coming in here with 86 fishing here at minnows. Let's see. So 3,200 plus 1,744 is over 5,000, which is perfect. So now we'll move on to Karamwans while we continue our farming. Just a real quick interruption on the fishing grind. While I'm doing my herb run here, I just got 105 snapegrass from one allotment. Yeah, it's crazy. It's so much. I didn't even know you can get that much. That's insane. And with this inventory fished here at Karamwans, it should give me over 5,000 cooked and raw in the bank. Let's check. 3,000. Yep, so it'll be over 5,000. So now I have 5,000 sharks, 5,000 Karamwans. So we're going to even out the monkfish because I'll be using those in the future. And I'll finish out combined 1k anglerfish. So we'll move on to those. And that completes our goal. So we have 1k anglers, 5k sharks, 5k monkfish, and 5k Karamwan. So now, focusing on the artisan skills to use up our raw resources and do some cooking, smithing, and fletching. So, the artisan skills are very important during this grind and will allow me to turn my raw resources into actual usable items. And of course, while I'm doing these skills, I will always be doing my farm runs. But the first skill we're going to get into is cooking and cooking all my raw food. And 94 cooking. And that's 95 cooking. Man, I'm the worst YouTuber ever. So, I just got 96 cooking. I just finished all my anglers. I talked for like 1 minute about what I have in the bank, what I'm going to do next, but let's just show you now. Alright, so I have no more raw food left. All the raw food is gone, but I have 1k anglers, 2k mantas, and 5k each of sharks, Karamwans, and monkfish, which will be perfect for Zora and Vorkath in the future. And now it's time to move on to smithing, fletching, and crafting to be able to get bolts and darts for Zora and Vorkath. So I'll see you there, but first, another farm run. Alright, so now we're going to get into smithing. So we have 968 addy bars and 2.2k addy ore. So we're going to reduce this, get about 2k adamant bars, and then use those to make, diamond bolts E and ruby bolts E, as well as some more adamant darts. So I'll see you back when I'm done with 1k more. And one more, and we'll be coming in here with the first smithing level of the grind. 91 smithing, nice, not bad. I can make a bunch of rune items, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna finish up the 826 plus 6. So we'll finish those up with the added bolts, and I'll be back when it's done. Of this last addy bar, it gives us about just a little over 18k unfinished addy bolts, which is perfect. It'll put us well over what the goal was. So we'll be definitely over 10,000 of each diamond and ruby. So now let's get some feathers onto them. Let's get them into bolts, and then we can start crafting the gems onto them. But first, as you know, the theme of this episode, it's time for a farm run. Let's get it done. Whew. And with that, I finished my 18k adamant bolts I wanted to get done. So now we will get on to cutting the gems, making the tips, and then enchanting them. So I'll see you back very soon. And with that, it puts us at over 10,000 diamond bolts E and 10,000, almost 10.2k ruby bolts E for the grind ahead at Forecath. It's probably a lot more than we need, but we're going to keep it up. It's nice to have. And now we're going to do another farm run and get into the next grind. Alright, so now we're ready to do some agility alching here in Relica. I'm 83 agility. I'm going to try to just get to 84, do some alks while I'm waiting to grow the rest of my seeds. So I'll see you back when I get another level or something interesting happens. So now I'm back. Actually have two things in one clip. Pretty nice, huh? So first we'll get the level. And that is 84 agility. Pretty nice, but maybe the more important thing, with this alk, I go to the bank, I deposit my coins, and I now have a 100 mil cash stack on the iron. First time ever. Let's see. It's literally just over 100 mil. So, have 100 mil on the iron, amazing, but now it's time for a farm run. And we are almost done farming our seeds. And once we're done, then we can finally get to Herbalore and be finally done with the great resupply. Alright, so now we're here at your boy Grim, the advisor. So I'll show you where my resources are. So it's 10 herb and 5 mining. I don't know how long I have checked this. It's been a long time. Let's see what we get. Oof. That is amazing. Wow. 212 Renars, this is what I'm looking for. The rest are, you know, and 2 Renar seeds. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to go clean all these herbs, and then we're going to get to Herbalore. Alright, so now we're in Narda. Just finished cleaning all my herbs from the kingdom, and now this is what we've come up with. 2.5k Renars, 1.2 snaps, and these two are the ones that I'm going to be doing other than those, which is just make ranging potions and Cerebrews. So, first, we're going to grind these up. This is going to suck because it's going to take my cash stack. Nope, still have 100. Okay. But this will definitely take it. So, let's see how much it takes. Basically, it's just over 100 mil. Make unfinished potions. And boom. About a mil. Yeah, just a little under a mil. So now we're going to get to making these potions. And I'll be back when they're done. And the Great Resupply is finally finished. And with this inventory of Cerebrews completed, we have now finished all of our unfinished potions. Now let's note them, go turn them into Fordos, take them to the Grand Exchange, and we'll see how many potions we end up with. Alright, here we go. Let's decant and make these 4-dose potions. Got some 1 and 2 dose, but that's okay. So let's check now what the totals are. Oops, wrong tab. Wow. Wow, let's pull all this out. Let's check out what we got. We're going to do a full review of what we got this episode. It's amazing. So many supplies banked. Okay, so I think it's time to outro this video here. I know it's been a little bit shorter than normal, but maybe in the future I will do shorter videos. Just depends. Let me know down in the comments if it's better for around 12 to 15-minute videos or 20 plus is better with more content in it. On screen now, I'll show you some XP rates I've received during this episode, and most of the XP rates are correct, but could be a little off based on sometimes I forgot to pause them when I wasn't doing them. Maybe I was doing a farm run, I was doing smithing, and I forgot to pause for a couple minutes, so they could be a little off, but the overall XP is correct. Also, while completing this episode, I just realized I have now crossed the threshold of my first top 1K Ironman skill. Amazing, amazing. Pretty cool accomplishment. But without further ado, here's a total amount of supplies I currently have in my bank that I got this episode. Boom, look at those. Almost 2K prayer pots, 2.8K brews, almost 1.4K restores, 890 antivenom pluses, to go along with the 10k ruby and diamond bolts E, which is amazing for Vorkath since I have 0 dragon bolts basically left in my bank. Rage drained them. It doesn't stop there. We made a ton of progress in terms of banking normal food with 1k anglers, 2k mantas, and 5k each sharks, karamwans, and monkfish. The supplies are now rebuilt and the bank is now resupplied. And to top it all off, we achieved 100 mil cash stack on the iron for the first time ever, which feels amazing. But I have a feeling it won't be around for long. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it's a little different from the content I normally post about Slayer and bossing, but sometimes you have to resupply. Like and comment below, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Peace.